Hi, folks. Welcome to our 2024 Pops concert, our last concert of the year. We have some awesome music for you tonight. We have our concert band that's going to start. They have 3 selections. Followed by, we have some string quartets that will follow with some orchestra. Then we have a duet. And then we're going to end with our jazz band. After all the performances are done, we do want to take a moment to acknowledge all of our seniors and do some underclassmen awards as well. So following all of the performances, we hope you'll stick around for some awards. Up, we have concert band right now, and they're going to start with some Ratatouille. So while we're changing around, this next piece, and actually the next two pieces, need a little bit of an introduction. They're a little bit different than what we've played in the past. This piece is called Melodious Thunk. That's coming up next. And I just want to read you a brief overview of the piece, just so you know what you're listening for. And yes, it is supposed to sound that way. So Melodious Thunk was inspired by the famous jazz pianist Thelonious Monk. Monk's wife, Nellie Smith, nicknamed him Melodious Thunk because of his clunky, awkward, and brilliant piano playing and his somewhat scatterbrained and disoriented nature. I really like the idea of playing around with Monk's name, first because I personally really enjoy goofing around with spoonerisms. Silly, ridiculous mix and match letter games, which often happen by accident. For example, slip of the tongue becomes tip of the slung. And second, because his nickname actually provided great musical inspiration. So this piece, you'll hear some jazz, and you'll also hear a lot of juxtaposed rhythms, sort of put together by the full band. So this is the Melodious Thunk. This next piece, we're going to bring the screen down. We're going to get the projector up. This piece is called Seeds of Glass. It's written by Benjamin Taylor. We had the privilege of zooming in with Benjamin Taylor, and he gave us some feedback of his work with the ensemble. This piece is written for concert band and video. So a lot of work went into trying to like synchronize. That's good, Andy. Thank you. Before they knocked the heads off. A lot of work went to synchronizing with video and band and trying to get all the moving parts. The video does have some flashing lights in it, so if you are sensitive to that, just know that in advance. But we are gonna get lights turned off in 2 seconds, get the projector up and running, and we will be back with you for Seeds of Glass. Okay, we're going to have a quick transition change, and we'll be right back with our next group.
Hi, good evening. Welcome. Hi. We're really excited to bring up to the stage a lovely chamber group that has been performing at almost every concert this year, as well as out in the community. Tomorrow they will be at a type of ceremony celebrating all the people that are retiring in the district. So thank you for doing that gig for us. One last thing for me and Miss S. Thanks, guys. So Aiden Choi, senior, fantastic. Haven't gotten to teach him, but thank you. Thank you for even joining and playing with us when you're here. Liara, fantastic. Sean, also a senior. I can't. And Victor, the mastermind behind this crazy group. Triple V, take it away. hello again. My name is Sandra Hall. For those of you that don't know me, I have the absolute, I'm blocking you, I'll go back here. I have the absolute pleasure of teaching all of these awesome kids on stage and the choir kids and whoever wants to stop by and say hi. It's just a lovely, lovely place to be here at Fitch. This is our string orchestra, and not on purpose, but we've kind of chosen songs that were either dances this year, or especially in this concert, they're all in some type of movie. So we're gonna start with Kingdom Dance from Tangled, and we have two wonderful violinists, Liara and Annabelle, will be showing us their fiddle skills during the song. So we hope you enjoy. song we're going to play for you is called Skyfall, from the movie Skyfall. And we're really excited to have Elias on the drums. Thank you. This is the beautiful part about this department. So many people on the stage play so many different instruments. So they'll say, Mrs. Hall, can I try the drum kit on this? Yes, or Raphael. Fitch now owns a Bodrin drum. Thank you, boosters. We'll add it to our fiddle group next year. Next, we're going to call up, we need a little help, a little audience participation. So we have Ella and William, maybe. Okay, we have Ella. If you have any little kids, children, or you feel like a little kid at heart, please come see Ella and then come up by me on stage right now. She's got toys. Yeah. There's two. Here's what, yes, Michael. Thank you, Michael. Kylie, always a kid at heart? Yes. You know who's great on stage? Mr. Gardner is really great on stage. Is he not? Your dad's great on stage.
Come down here. Not really. You're in charge. We'll go over there. Hey, dude. Yeah. You wanna go there with some? Some can stay down there by the big kids. You wanna go right down? Hi, dude. You wanna say it's really cute? Cool. Cool. Hey. Sorry, honey. You may bring home another blonde child tonight, honey.
All right, this is gonna be great. This song is called Tico Tico. These kids are sick of playing this, but we're gonna do it one more time. And we added the drums to it, and we had, oh my gosh, who has the camera? We played this at NEA for the Celebrate the Arts Day, and without them really knowing, they thought I was joking. I went home that night and made about 75 egg shakers so all the kids could play with us. And it was so much fun, so much fun. So here's Tico Tico. And when it happened, just, you try. Shake it. Yeah. Killing it. Okay, be ready?
That was mine. Have you? Ralph, we got, and we're here. Okay.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Michael, always a treat. Funny enough, as we move back and some of our friends move, the next pieces that we're going to do are with our kind of honors orchestra for the most part. I'll explain that in a minute. If you're not playing any more songs with us,
you can walk off. I'm gonna give that to you now, okay? Or you can just sit and chill, doesn't matter. That last piece, funny enough, I've been telling them all year that if we keep doing these dances, I'm going to put on the fruit hat and dress like Carmen Miranda. None of them knew who it was. So I showed the video. Funny enough, I was like, where does Tico Tico come from? Actually, 1947. Carmen Miranda. There you go. I was right. Just needed my fruit. All right, the next song that we're going to do is called Por una Cabeza, made famous from what movie? Oh, yeah. Who? Nobody? Mr. Hall. Oh, yeah. What? Say it.
Rudy?
Scent of a Woman. That was a bad altitude. All right, we're moving on. They're like, what? Oh, I love it. All right, so this is our honors orchestra, majority of the honors orchestra. And then we did something a little different this year. And as students came and said, can I play with the honors orchestra because the song's really cool? I said, yeah. You think you can hang? And they said, yeah. I said, let's do it. So it hasn't been such a tight knit, this is our honors orchestra this year. It's more made for the joy of playing. So we hope you enjoy this. Thank you. Okay. Our next song is called The Theory of Everything. It's a medley from the movie The Theory of Everything. This piece, for some reason, just really speaks to me, and I'm really glad that they said, yeah, let's do it. Theory of Everything. Here we go. All right, next up to the stage. This is really exciting for us. We have a student in the school who is a junior. His name is Charles Budd. Charles Budd writes music. Come on down, Charles. So Charles is a junior right now. This summer, he's hoping to attend where? Why am I so far away? Where are you going this summer?
I'm going to a college for 2 weeks to learn to write music and Eastern.
Eastern. He's going to go to Eastern to learn how to write music. If you didn't know, this is the kid who was celebrated at All States with our Connecticut Music Educators Association. He was chosen, and his piece was kind of shown off for all the band directors, which was really cool. So we said, Charles, do you have a challenge? Write me something for orchestra. And I said, dude, but if you write it, you have to conduct it. Yesterday, the night before, Monday night, Charles says, am I still conducting this? Which I totally forgot about, I'm gonna be honest. So he's killing it. This kid, he wrote it, he's conducting it, and our students are so happy to play it. This is called
Don't Let Go.
Let's have one more for Charles. And could the whole orchestra rise? You did such a great job. Stand up, take a bow. We're proud of you. Everybody up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we're gonna do a slight little bit of movement. You guys are free. Awards will be after. We are calling up to the stage now the duo of the Nicklins. The Nicklin duo. And I'm gonna let Miss S talk about this. You wanna introduce them? I'm gonna introduce them, you are? Anywho, this is Luca and Erica Nicklin. They're leaving us. We didn't ask for it. We would have happily, what do you need, a green card? What can we do? I'm not single. Luca and Erica have come to us from the UK, and when they came, not only them, but their parents became powerhouses with the marching band their first year here. And now it's just become, the Nicklins will do it, because they're fantastic. They both performed this piece at the Fisherman, and Miss S and I looked at each other and said, we need to have them play this for everybody. So this is Luca and Erica Nicklin. Not the song I wanted for you to sing. If Luca told you, that's okay to play. But we're really excited. Thank you for doing this. Take it away.
We have our final group up on stage right now. This is our honors jazz band. We have 4 tunes for you, and I'm just going to let them play and let them do all the talking on the stage. So we're going to open with Tank. a fun piece. It was a requested piece from the ensemble, so we decided to add it in for our Pops concert. Moving right along, we are going to be performing Shallow, more of a ballad piece, a nice change of pace. also featured our whole trombone section. Hey, last but not least, for our jazz band, before we get to some awards, we're going to finish up with I'm Still Standing, heard from the movie Sing. Hey, we're going to do one last quick transition, and we're going to get to some awards.
We're gonna get music standards. Yeah, we need to get that too. Yeah. We can do part things. Stage crew, thank you. Thank you. Moral support and stage crew. All right, we're hoping our instrumentalists are coming back in. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Thank you for supporting us all year. It's been a great year. Yeah, great year. Before we do any awards for our students, we're going to call a couple students up to help us. So could I have Kylie Jenkins and Connor Post and Logan Meenan and Aiden Bordelon and Rafael Romero. And where did she go? Who else do I need? Who else do I need? Logan, you come out here. Aiden, you come out here. Logan, you come out here. Is Charlotte here? Charlotte? Are you, or is that just her mom saying no? Okay, thank you. Before we go on, we have the pleasure of working with parents all year, a lot more than the regular ed teachers, because we do a lot that goes out in town and has a lot of planning, and so we really rely on our parents. And we've been lucky the past couple years to just have fantastic boosters. So really, when they come, our booster parents, they're not doing the work for me and Andrea, Ms. Shabazian. They're doing the work for these kids. And so we want you kids to present your parents with the thank you notes, please, okay? And if we could, as I call them up, please give a big round of applause. They have worked their tushes off this year. So the first person we're gonna call up, Logan. Go ahead and go get your mom, Logan. Go get your mom. Thank you, Mrs. Meenan. Mrs. Meenan was not on our booster board this year, but man, did she do a lot for us. And we're going to miss you a ton. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The next person we're going to ask up, also not a member of the booster board per se, but this kid's mom is an amazing baker. Raphael's mom baked like no other person. I don't know, maybe Miss Jenkins and Miss Post can tell us, but I don't think we've ever seen someone be so beautiful with their presentation for bake sales. And to go above and beyond, I'll take some peanut butter, no, what was it, not peanut butter? Chocolate chip banana bread anytime you want. It's fantastic. All right, so Raph, go find your mom. All right, the last three on the stage, plus Charlotte's mom. Bree, you can, I'll give it to you tonight, okay. So these three people standing on the stage represent our booster president, our booster vice president, our head of hospitality, our treasurer, what else? All the things that happened backstage that Andrea and I did not do, these parents did. And not just this year. They've been doing it for years. And that's a really big commitment. And for all of you that are out there, thank you. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for supporting your students. It's a really big help. This year we also went on a trip to Boston. and had just a wonderful time. But there's no way we could have done it without parents. So next year, as we send out emails and reach out for stuff, we'd love to have you out here helping us. We have a good time. Yeah. So, Kylie, go get your mom, Lisa Jenkins. Awesome. There you are. Aiden, go get Ian. Ian Thomas was our treasurer this year. Fantastic. Lisa Jenkins was our vice president this year. Seniors that are out in the audience, go look for Miss Jenkins afterwards. Miss Jenkins also made gifts for all of our seniors in the music department. She did it last year from the boosters, which was so nice. Thank you so, so much. All right, Bree. Bree, do you want to come up? Bree Mooney was our secretary this year, and next year she will be our booster parent president. Bree's coming on down. Come on down. All right, well, Bree is coming up. Before you leave tonight, come find me. Mrs. Gilmore, Mrs. Aislinn, Mrs. Beebe, not here tonight, and Mr. Gardner. They were all chaperones on our trip to Boston. Mr. Gardner also will be going on Broadway this summer with Blue Man Group. We're really happy for him. Our last parent that we need to call up is Miss Christina Post. Please come up. It is very rare when you meet a parent that has so much passion for what you do and for what your students do. It's a huge, huge gift. And Christy has been a gift for several years to this music department, but this is only my second year. This year she was our president, and not for nothing, it's a big deal to be not just the president, but also a parent and an assistant principal, in the district. So thank you for everything. Thank you to all of our parents, the ones that were up here, the ones that we didn't call up. We hugely appreciate you. So thank you so, so much. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere just yet, Ms. Jenkins. It has been a pleasure to work with these ladies and all of the parents and Mr. Ian, sorry, not just ladies. So if you at any point have some time to dedicate to these students, please do, because we always need help. But not only do we get awards, so thank you so much, but we also give them. And so we do a Volunteer of the Year award, and there's somebody that's actually missing from the stage. So Mr. Jenkins, would you come up as well? Is he back there? I see him getting up. There he is. These lights are really bright. Like, it's really hard to see up here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Russell. So we actually started this last year. We had a president of the Boosters who was a president for, oh my goodness, about 10 years. He had 3 students go through the music department, as well as be a music student himself when he went to high school with me about 1 million years ago. So the award was created to recognize the extensive hours volunteers contribute to ensure the continued success of all of our student musicians. And oftentimes these efforts are behind the scenes and go without recognition. The volunteer award, as I said, was named after Mr. Lawrence Grundy, and he did, in fact, give that many years, believe it or not. We still see him wandering around the hallways every once in a while, so we try to grab him when we can. But this year we were pleased to recognize not one but two volunteers, and I wanted to take a moment to read to you the reasons why. We did this at the Fisherman the other night, but I think it was important for all of us to hear it. So our first recipient this year was, in fact, Lisa Jenkins. Lisa spent the last 4 years volunteering for a multitude of events. She can be seen chaperoning, baking, as it was said, and running bake sales, to name a few, and she is at every event, come rain or shine. But what people don't seem to understand is that she not only supports our students when they are here in one of our music events, she has been seen in New London, she has been seen in a variety of different events to cheer on musicians when they were doing robotics, when they were doing other events, and she's always there to cheer them on. And I think that goes way above and beyond what we usually ask boosters to do, but she does that. So she's a fan of all of our musicians. She even followed the band to UMass and helped serve food, and it was sideways raining, like literally sideways raining, and she did it with a smile. She's played many roles in the boosters, including hospitality and social media. She served on the board this year in the role of vice president, and we have been lucky to have her as a part of our boosters, and we're hoping that she will still come and sit with us at all of the football games and parades. So we just wanted to give Lisa a round of applause and thank her for going above and beyond for supporting our musicians. And as you may have noticed, the second person is named Jenkins as well, so he actually knows Lisa very well. We wanted to honor Chris Jenkins because he's a jack of all trades. If there's a prop to be built, a truck to be driven, or a sound system on the fritz, Chris is the guy to call. He has advocated for our students and is more than willing to jump in when needed. And he even continued to return to help after being stuck on the side of the road in the middle of Massachusetts with the equipment truck. And yes, it was the exact same day that it was raining sideways when we were serving kids at UMass. We have been blessed to have Chris as part of our boosters, and we do hope that Lisa will, in fact, drag him along if she does come back to visit. So we want to thank Chris as well.
Okay, so we're going to move on to our thank you, parents. You're good. We're going to move on to our Underclassman Awards. Every year we like to recognize students for all that they accomplish and all their dedication to the department. And as I was telling my concert band and jazz band, and I think Miss Hall shared with her classes as well, the students who do not get something tonight, please know that we recognize everything that you guys have done and all the dedication and passion that you have put in to the stage. So we recognize you, we love you, and we are excited to be able to recognize you at future events. Most of the Underclassman Awards are going to juniors as well as sophomores who have really done absolutely everything in the department for the past 2 years, as well as seniors. So we are going to start Underclassman Awards. And as you hear your name, come on up and get your packet. It's okay. Our first one, we're going to start with orchestra, is going to Miss Madeline. She's still here. Madeline's still here? Yes? No, Madeline? Still here? No? Okay. Womp womp.
Wah, wah. Great, Miss Ass. All right, next from our orchestra, I'm going to sit down, guys, is Nathan Barrett. Come on up, Nathan. Can you make sure that those are stuck in there? Nathan this year. Nathan, what up? Yo, Miss. Miss, can I be in honors orchestra? Yeah, dude, you can. I've known Nathan since 4th grade. He still doesn't know my name.
Miss S. That's Miss S. They're both as Miss S. That's Sandra Hall.
We're done. Okay, Nathan, dude, you're getting your varsity letter for music tonight and your gold star. Did you ever think playing football you'd get also a varsity letter for music? Crushing it. You're the first. All right. Our next student is Isabel Gustafson. Come on up. Isabel is one heck of a violinist, a joy to have in class. You are getting your varsity letter. Congratulations, and a gold star. Congratulations, kiddo. Our next one tonight is going to Melanie Fleming. Come on up. Oh, Melanie's not here. Melanie had to leave early because she's in a dance recital on the same night. That's the other great thing about our students. They do everything everywhere, right? So let's move on. Melanie, Carl Victorino. Come on up, Carl. Carl Victorino. Carl, you're getting your varsity letter tonight, dude. And a star, because you're a star. Carl plays the viola. And we also found out this year that he's one heck of a singer. If you've seen any of the shows here, killing it. Thank you so much. You're getting your varsity star pen. We love you. Thank you. Coming up next is Elias Slocum. Elias, tonight you are getting your varsity letter. You are getting a star. You're also getting, you ready for this? No. $1 million, nothing. You're getting an honors pin. How you get that honors pin is you're basically in every ensemble you can be in the course of 1 or 2 years. And Elias really this year has just gone crazy. Elias plays the bass and the violin in the orchestra. You play, and the drums, sorry. And then you're in jazz band, playing the bass and the drums at times. You started your own jam club, which has been so cool to see you do that. You're in Triumph. You were in the musical this year, kind of. Yeah, you were. You were great. You were. Remember? And then you were in the other show that you just did. That was great. So, Elias, just a joy. A hard worker. You're the first one getting their honors pin tonight. Nice job, dude. I feel like I'm missing people. So we're going to keep looking. But our next person, our last one in my hand, is Victor Johnson. Come on up. Victor, you're getting your star tonight. You're getting your second honors pin. Right? Yeah. This kid, there you go, dude. Victor Johnson is a force to be reckoned with. You are going to hear his name somewhere for something, most likely music, most likely an okay thing for them to hear. Not illegal. Okay, that's our goal. Okay, so we like to train him. So Victor, if you didn't notice, he was playing his cello. That's his thing. He was playing it standing up with the jazz band. You started your own chamber group this year. You're an orchestra. You're an honors orchestra. You are a natural born leader. We love you. We do. Thank you. Congratulations.
I'll say can't jump. That'll do.
I'm going to let Miss S do the band, and I'm going to go look for those other awards.
Hey, so we're going to move on to band. The first person who's going to be receiving their Gold Star and Varsity Letter tonight is Ari Johnson. This kid has come so far since freshman year, and I am so proud. Just the amount of progress you've made is just unreal, and I'm so excited to see what you're going to do senior year. Congrats.
Thank you, Matt.
The next person who's going to be receiving their Gold Star tonight is Miss Hannah Thomas. Hannah this year not only made regions, but also made all states. And were you your first chair in all states? First chair in all states, which is absolutely insane. She is also an absolutely incredible athlete and sort of does it all. So we're so excited and proud of you for all that you do. The next person who's going to be receiving their Varsity Letter and Gold Star tonight is Miss Fiona Stewart. Fiona is an absolutely insane flute player. If you haven't heard this girl play flute at one of our many events, you're missing out. Go hear her play flute. She's an incredible person, incredible player. We're proud of what you do. The next person who's receiving a Varsity Letter tonight is Mr. Jacob Alina. Jacob is a phenomenal sax player and is also, I found out this year, an absolutely incredible mallet player, as he killed it in Spain at marching band. And we're excited for what you're going to do next. So the next person is going to be receiving the following: Varsity Letter, Gold Star, Lyre Pin, and Honors Pin. This person just came here this year and has sort of knocked our socks off with what they've been doing. And that person is Mr. Charles Budd. He's a phenomenal composer. His piece, he wrote a piece for concert band and actually got selected to be featured at the Connecticut Music Educators Association conference this past year, which is very, very exciting. So congratulations. Next person is going to be receiving their varsity letter, gold star, and honors pin tonight. And that person is Miss Amina Karashi. In addition to playing clarinet in concert band, she has also taken our AP theory class and our IB music theory class. She's a spitfire in concert band and even more of a spitfire in IB theory. And it's such a joy to be able to work with you. The next person is going to be receiving their varsity letter tonight is Miss Lillian Greco. Lily is a sophomore, which is absolutely insane. She made all states this past year, which, again, absolutely insane for a sophomore to be able to do that. Phenomenal clarinet player, phenomenal leader in the classroom, an absolute joy to have in ensembles. Congratulations. The next person that's going to be receiving their varsity letter tonight is Mr. Luca Nicklin. Luca is another spitfire in the classroom. No, you're good. Phenomenal piano player, absolutely brilliant with music theory, and is a phenomenal trumpet player. And we're going to miss him very dearly next year. The next person is going to be receiving their music honors pin as well as their gold star tonight is Mr. Connor Post. Connor, I just found out, is like an absolutely insane pianist and has absolutely incredible ear. He sort of does it all. He's a phenomenal snare player, phenomenal guitar player, and just a phenomenal overall person. And we're so grateful to be able to have him in the department and excited and very sad that you're gonna be a senior next year. But we know you're gonna do great things. Next person who's going to be receiving their varsity letter tonight is Mr. Tim Meredith. Tim is a phenomenal trumpet player, phenomenal marcher, and he's just like a can-do type person. You ask him to do something, he's like, yeah, sounds good to me, let's do it, which is such an amazing quality to have, and he just lights up a room. So congratulations. Next person who's going to be receiving their varsity letter tonight is Mr. Jonathan Perry. Jonathan has been in marching band 2 years, concert band 2 years, and has done absolutely amazing things. He dances like crazy, and it's awesome to see him bust a move. And we're excited with the energy that he brings to the department every day and every year. So congratulations. The last two people, I do want to recognize them. Unfortunately, they were unable to be here tonight. Lubella Garcia would be receiving her varsity letter. She is a trombone player, a phenomenal trombone player, has been marching band 2 years and jazz band 2 years as well. And she does amazing things. So that would be for Lubella Garcia. And the last person, again, who unfortunately is not able to make it here with us tonight, Ms. Ashlyn Dunn will be receiving her varsity letter and gold star. She's been in the department for 3 years and has grown so much over the course of those 3 years. We're excited to see what she's going to do in the future. So that'd be for Ms. Ashlyn Dunn.
I'm going to call 2 more underclassmen up here. First, Annabelle Whitney, please come up. What? Oh. Annabelle, tonight you're getting your star pin, but you're not. I'll tell everyone that in a minute before you freak out. But you are getting your honors pin tonight because you are in so many things. Annabelle is in Triumph. Annabelle is a fantastic violinist. Annabelle came out of the woodwork last year. I'm gonna always say this, okay? Annabelle came out of the woodwork and we found out that Annabelle can sing. And then Annabelle threw another kind of wrench at me last week, and she has a crazy high range, so I need to rethink my whole choir next year. And then after we did Kingdom Dance, I'll call you up in a minute, okay? The fiddling that they did was so great, so maybe next year we'll start a fiddle group. But today you're getting your star pin and your honors pin. Thank you so much, kiddo. And our last underclassman we're calling up is Liara Ruggieri. This kid, tonight you are getting also your honors pin. Here you go. Not a star pin. Those of you parents that are digging through the envelopes, trying to find a star pin. If it's not there, it's because Amazon's delivering it today. So if you were supposed to have a star pin, you can't find it, or you lost one, just come see me tomorrow, okay? We'll hook that up. But this kid right here, fantastic violinist. Your parents are huge, huge supporters of not only you, but all of our kids in our orchestra, which is so delightful. Thank you to you too. Eastern regions, all state at some point. Yeah, you've done it. You've kind of done a ton. Triple V, Triumph, not singing yet. I'm not going to make you do that. Jazz band next year? No. Okay, Liara, thank you so much. If you are a senior in orchestra or in band, please come up. A lot of these students on the stage are going to be honored again at Senior Awards Night, where at that point, you guys will find out who won the Music Booster scholarships. Our Music Boosters give out 4 scholarships. They gave out 4 scholarships this year. Our seniors had to write essays. And so at your Senior Awards Night, you're going to find out who the 4 are. And then there is a 5th award, which is the Lori Lewis Award. And at the Senior Awards Night, that's the big one. Maze Lewis will be there to present the award and tell you more about it. So that's not for us tonight. Go to Senior Awards. It's going to be great. Okay, first one up. Let's do it. Catherine McKenna, come up. not good for your vocal health, okay? Catherine McKenna, Kat, as we call you. Can I tell you, I'm so happy that you stayed in orchestra. And I want to thank you for your honesty. And I want to thank you for coming. That's really squeaky, dude. I want to thank you for all that you've done. You're just fantastic. I can't wait for Mount Holyoke. I'm going to go up there. I'm going to go to Amherst. I'm going to come take you out for dinner. Your mom's probably here. Mrs. McKenna, another assistant principal, doing it all. Thank you for letting us have her. Kat, thank you, honey. Proud of you. Yanaya. Yanaya, you're getting your star pin, maybe, your certificate, and your lyre pin. You've been in orchestra forever, and we're deeply going to miss you. You kind of bring the cool to the orchestra, man, and we're going to miss you, okay? That's for you, and this. Yeah. Yes, queen. Alanis, Melendez, Reynoso. Okay, this kid, getting your certificate tonight, getting your lyre pin, getting your varsity letter. What? Who is this? And maybe your star pin. It might be in there, it might not. Alanis, second violin, came in the same time I did, right? And I'm asking her all these questions like she's been here forever. She's like, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't know either. So thank you for being my buddy with that. Alanis also won the right to conduct at the Christmas concert. That was an excellent highlight. And I could actually give you the Best Dressed Award for orchestra. You always have the perfect flair. Okay? We'll discuss that later. Congratulations, kiddo. Oh. Our next person, I didn't really get to teach this person, I'm not gonna lie. Annalise Otano. Annalise did an independent study this year. Thank you for doing that and pulling off what you did. You're getting your certificate tonight. You're getting your varsity letter. And again, maybe the star's in there. We'll be surprised. And Annalise, what are you doing after this?
I'm going to go to UConn.
Yes, she is husky. Okay. Annalise, thank you. Oh, end of that. My other independent study student was Sean Reddy. Seamus. Seamus. Sean, I also met when he was in 4th grade. And then I came up to the high school and I went, Seamus, which I think every time I say it, you might grimace, or maybe you love it by now. I don't know. I don't care. I love saying it. Sean, you're getting your certificate tonight, as you should. You're getting your lyre pin, as you should, and your honors pin, because you're awesome. And, not for nothing, the president of Triumph this year, thank you, and did so much for Triumph. So thank you again for that. There you go, Sean. And thank you. My last senior for orchestra. Okay, good. Mars. Come on up, Mars. Mars Marquardt. This kid. Yanaya, I lied. I'm sorry, honey. Mars also brings the cool to the orchestra, right? So it's kind of a joint thing. Mars, you're getting your star pin tonight, your lyre pin, your certificate. we are going to miss your calm and your cool. We're going to. Just, yeah, let's do it, man. So, Mars, thank you so much. In all your cups, you have your own Falcon Music swag to take home. Congratulations. And if you're one of my students, you have a little tiny frog. And if you know me, then you know why the frog's there. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then come get to know me in the next 2 weeks, and I'll tell you about my obsession for frogs. Miss S has her own thing that she's going to give out, okay?
So we're going to go on to band seniors. These students are also, they're going to be receiving a cup, but also one of these giant pencils. So this has been the running joke in class this year. If a student doesn't have a pencil or forgot a pencil, they had the privilege of using a large pencil for the remainder of class and giving it back. So seniors will be getting a large pencil as well from me. Okay, so our first senior is Mr. Isaiah. And Isaiah is going to be receiving a certificate as well as a cup and a giant pencil tonight. Isaiah is like the chillest person ever. And he's also brutally honest with a lot of things, which is phenomenal. Frequently comes up to me after class and is like, oh, so Miss S, and we should, yeah. So I'm going to really miss that. I'm going to miss your presence in the class. We know you're going to do amazing things in the future. So thank you so much. Hey, our next senior is Miss Kylie Jenkins. So Miss Kylie is going to be receiving her certificate, lyre pin, and honors pin. This girl does absolutely everything in the department and is like the first person to volunteer and saying, oh, I can help. Oh, I have a free period. Let me come down and help out. She was our drum major this past year and did an absolutely amazing job leading the ensemble. And we know she's going to do absolutely amazing things in the future, and we're going to miss her so, so, so dearly next year. So our next senior is Mr. Naking Wise. So Naking is going to be receiving his star pin, lyre pin, and certificate tonight. He was our second drum major in marching band this past year. Also did a phenomenal job leading the ensemble to our state championship. Woohoo! This kid, similar to Kylie, is like a can-do type person and is like, what can I do to help? How can we get there? Let's work together to do it. And he is actually going to be going on to music education, so we're hoping to see a lot more from him in the future. But again, we're going to miss you so, so dearly, and please come back and visit. So we'll see you. Okay, our next senior is Mr. Logan Meenan. Logan is going to be receiving his varsity letter, gold star, lyre pin, and certificate tonight. And Logan is just like the chillest cat in the department. And will frequently come in and just like brighten everyone's day, sit down at the piano and just like jam out because he can and because he's amazing. And is just so calm, so collected, so intelligent. And he's going to be going to school for composition in the future and be writing really, really amazing things. If you haven't heard his piece last year, you're going to hear his name coming up forward as a composer, and we're hoping to be able to maybe commission him in the future to come back and write a piece for us. So thank you so much for everything you do, and we wish you nothing but the best in the future. Our next senior is Mr. Nicholas Sousa. Nick Sousa, or as he likes to be known, the vibes guy.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what you wrote on your paper. He's going to be receiving his varsity letter, lyre pin, star pin, and certificate tonight. Prior to coming to high school, this kid had never touched a marimba or like a keyboard instrument. Is that right?
Never played it.
Yeah, never played it. And like is just such a sick player on the marimba and the vibes. And he was in percussion ensemble for the first 3 years. And then he's like, hey, I'm gonna join jazz band. Sounds great. And has been killing it ever since and playing really, really hard parts transcribed from piano on the vibes. And we're just a phenomenal person. And we're gonna miss you next year. Okay, next we have Miss Erica Nicklin. Erica is going to be receiving her certificate, lyre, gold star, and varsity letter tonight. Erica, I met you 2 years ago, which like does not seem real. And I told her this story, which I find it funny. So her dad, I believe is in the audience tonight, sent me an email when they were first going to move here. And I started reading it and I'm like, London? This must be spam. And I just put it in the spam until Miss Donovan was like, hey, did you get the email from the Nicklins? I'm like, oh my gosh, okay, let's do this. And we've not looked back since. Erica is a phenomenal musician, phenomenal person. Again, first person to volunteer to help out and is going to do absolutely amazing things in the future. And we're going to miss you so, so much. Next, we have Miss Lizzie Ricks. Lizzie is going to be receiving her lyre pin as well as her certificate tonight. Lizzie has been in the band for 4 years now and has been rocking bass clarinet for all 4 years. And again, just the progress Lizzie has made over the course of 4 years. Like my first year here, I'm like, Lizzie, play louder. You can do it. Go, you can do it, fill it. And like tonight, just like rocking it out on bass clarinet and like hearing absolutely everything. We're so proud of everything we've done. We're gonna miss you as well. Hey, we got 2 more folks. 3 more? 3 more. Hey, next we have Mr. Ryan Lambert. Lambert is going to be receiving his varsity lyre tonight, certificate, lyre pin, as well as his star pin. So Ryan does really, really awesome in the percussion section and just like rocks it out, jams it out in the back. Is the first person to come in the morning and say, hi, how are you doing? Let's rock. So such an awesome kid, such an awesome member of the ensemble, and we're also going to miss you very much. Our next senior is Mr. Aiden Bordelon. Aiden is going to be receiving his varsity letter, star pin, certificate, and lyre pin tonight. And I do want to say this because he did not make it into the program, so I do want to read down his senior profile, and then we'll chat. So Aiden has been in the jazz band for 3 years, concert band for 1 year, marching band all 4 years, and has been a member of Tri-M. His favorite moment in the department is making friends or the weird look I give when I hear wrong notes. His favorite piece played was Libre Tango, and his future plans is to become a naval officer through the ROTC with a full ride. So Aiden is like, again, one of the coolest cats. We have a lot of cool cats in the department, which is awesome. But is a phenomenal bari sax player, and is just like a go with the flow type of guy. And he's like, oh, okay, let's do it. It's like, sounds great, let's do it. Is, again, one of the first people to volunteer, is constantly in the music room, just like making organ sounds on the piano, and just rocking out all the time. He's just a really, really awesome kid and awesome student. And we know he's going to do amazing things in the future. Okay, our last senior is Mr. Rafael Ranch Romero. So Ranch is going to be receiving his certificate, varsity letter, and something special that we're going to talk about in 1 second. So Ranch came to me last year, halfway through the year, and was like, hey, so I jam out in music, and I would like to join the music department. Okay, let's do it. And I can't believe this. He's only been in the department fully for 1 year, which is absolutely insane. He jumped into absolutely everything straight through, from beginning of the year all the way through the end. Such a light in the classroom, brings so much energy, and constantly making myself, Miss Hall, and literally everyone else around him just laugh hysterically all the time, whether we do it later in the office or in the classroom. And I'm going to pass it off to Mrs. Hall to explain the last chunk.
Raph, our man. Raph signed up to be our TA this last semester. Raph, dude. Just joy. You're just joy and a headache, but you're joy before the headache. Also, one of the most caring kids I'd ever met. Like, Raph is goofy, but so caring. Thank you so much. So last year, Miss S and I started a tradition of a special award, okay? And Yash Tandon got our very first special award, which was a rubber chicken pin. If you're new to the department, you get gold stars and lyres, you put them on your varsity letter. Well, Yash got the rubber chicken pin. If you don't know, ask your kids. This kid right here, giving me a headache already. Today he says, I need to get an award. I want the Ranch Award. Who do you think we are? Dude, we have your back. This year, getting the special award of the year, you are getting the Seemingly Ranch pin because you're fantastic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh boy. All right, seniors, stay up here for just a minute, okay? We'll do that, we'll call him up in a minute. All right, we also give out several awards as a music department. That's us, that's us. We pick people to give awards to, and here they are.
So receiving our Jazz Band Award this year is Mr. Aiden Bordelon. Receiving our Concert Band Award this year is Mr. Nicklin Wise.
Earning our String Orchestra Award this year is Mars Marquardt.
Receiving our Excellence in Music Award this year is Mr. Logan Meenan.
All right, the next 3 awards, I think are our most important awards that we give out, other than your pin ranch. These are the most important. These are the Spirit of Falcon Music Awards. This year, we chose 3 people for the Spirit of Music Falcon Spirit Award. All 3 of these students go above and beyond. They want to do everything we have all the time. And if they're not a person who's everywhere all the time on stage, then you see them backstage. You see them coming and helping Miss S or myself. But no matter what, they're always encouraging other people, and they're encouraging us. So our Spirit of Falcon Music Award, our first winner is Miss Kylie Jenkins. Oh boy, Spirit of Falcon Music Award, Rafael Romero. Thank you, Michael. And our last one for the Spirit of Falcon Music Award goes to Miss Kat McKenna.
I'll visit when you.
I love it. All right, finally, we have one more award. I'm going to pass this off to Miss S to explain it. Anything else?
Okay, so the last official award that we're giving out tonight is the John Philip Sousa Award. This award is sort of nationally recognized across the U.S., going towards instrumental music, high quality of performance, dedication to music, and showcasing leadership skills in concert band and instrumental music setting. And this year's recipient is Mr. Nicklin Wise. Okay, the very last thing, thank you guys for sticking with us so long. The very last thing that we're going to hand out today. We have 2 of our students, Erica Nicklin, who is graduating, as also Luca Nicklin is leaving as well, and they're leaving to go back to England at the end of August. And we appreciate everything that they've done for the music department, and we wanted to give them at least a little memento to remember us by here and their time in Groton. So we have a book that has pictures going through of all the events for the past 2 years, and we have had students sign it, and we will continue to have students sign it. We have about half the group right now. So I will give this to you, but please bring it back so we can get more kids to sign it. So thank you to the Nicklins, and we're gonna miss you so much. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and have a great rest of your year, great summer, and we'll see you in the fall.